Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of, I'm blanking out, January the 9th through the 23rd, 2022. All right, so I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. If you want to reach me by phone, make sure you're registered at bill per call. Request a call back. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for the Venus sign readings that I do monthly, and check me out on TikTok. All right, so the overall energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Hierophant. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Five of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting mixed energy overall. Definitely could be that someone is giving you mixed signals. 1 minute they're interested, showing interest in you. The next minute they're not. Maybe 1 minute you want to be single. The next minute you don't. So there is some back and forth energy, hot and cold, and just overall unstable. Something's unstable right now. I feel that there is still a search for security. Maybe you haven't grasped the things that give you security. You don't have an understanding of it just yet. Also, you could be torn. Something could be conflicting. Maybe your beliefs versus what you actually want is conflicting. Maybe it's also about commitment issues, like someone maybe feels like they want commitment, but that at the same time, they're not ready or keep changing their mind. I also feel that if you have a secret admirer, that this person keeps changing their mind about coming forward. I feel like 1 minute they feel like they're gonna, come to you, talk to you, admit to you how they're feeling. And then the next minute I get that they're like, no, I can't, I'm not ready. What if this, what if that? So then, they start second guessing their decision about coming forward. This also could be you, like you keep second guessing your decision about moving forward with somebody. I also feel that, if you are in some sort of on-off relationship, it's like, I feel like instability is coming from people being kicked out and then getting back together. So if you are living with somebody, it's possible that you're always kicking them out, or they're always kicking you out, and then you guys make up and it's like they're back in the house, but that creates insecurities. It's unstable. There's a lack of trust when that happens. And I feel like someone keeps regretting, doing what they did. You also may have been feeling stuck or torn in regards to whether you should go or stay. And it's like, maybe you decide, you're going to move on, you're going to let it go. The minute you do, then you start to feel regret. And you're like, I don't think I made the right decision. I think I should have stayed. I think I should go back. So there's a lot of back and forth going on in your love life or with your emotions. I also feel that maybe something could have happened where there was some sort of one-night stand, or like somebody slept with somebody, and then the next morning or the next day they had regrets, especially if there had been a lot of drinking or someone was hung over. I feel like they're like, man, well, what was I thinking? What did I do? Especially if somebody is supposed to be in a committed relationship with someone else or something. And then, you know, getting drunk, just like all your inhibitions came out and you ended up letting your defenses down or your guards down where normally you're, you know, very loyal or guarded, and that liquor get into your system and then you're just like everything is out the window, and then the next day you're like, man, I shouldn't have done that. I'm also getting the energy of letting go, moving on, and then going towards something new, but it's not easy. It's like letting go is not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of push and pull back and forth. You know what I'm also picking up is one of those situations where every time you feel like you're ready to leave somebody or ready to let them go, or not even if you're in a relationship with them, just like you have hope. You're like, oh my God, I feel like I belong with this person. We're supposed to be together. Something happens where, you know, you're like, maybe it's never happening. I haven't heard from this person. They didn't respond. I guess it's over. And you start to move on. Then they pop up. And it's like you're back in that cycle, which is still, you know, that same energy. It's on, it's off, back and forth. And someone's sending you mixed signals. It's like, well, which is it? Like, I'm trying to let you go. And then I let you go. And here you are being greedy and pulling me back in. Like, that's not fair. So I kind of feel like that may be something that you're dealing with too. Matter of fact, I think that is like a big issue. Like, the minute you feel ready to let go, you're like, I'm ready to let this go now because nothing's happening. This person stops you or pops back up. I do feel like you're ready to let go of the past and you're ready to just start fresh. Now, there is a possibility that someone will more so extend like an olive branch, like a sign of forgiveness. It's like, okay, let's put the past behind us. I don't want to hold on to any grudges. I don't want to be this way. I don't want to fight anymore. So it's possible that someone could be extending an olive branch, whether it's you or your love interest. I do feel like if there's an opportunity to have this new energy, you might take it, especially if it seems worthwhile. Someone might pursue you. It could be a situation too where someone let you go. Like, you know, you were hoping that someone would fight for you and they didn't. They might surprise you, maybe. Not for everyone, but for some of you, they might surprise you. If you're in a relationship, something could be going on where sometimes you feel like just leaving or running away. And it's like this unhappiness that you can't quite put your finger on. It's like you don't understand why you feel so sad or why you just don't feel happy in the relationship. Maybe too, this is something that you need to discuss with your partner. It's possible that you have wanted to bring this up, but you just couldn't bring yourself to have that conversation with them because it's so difficult and emotionally draining. So it's possible that another opportunity is going to come up for you to have this conversation with your person if you're in a relationship. I feel too like someone is hiding their tears, or someone doesn't want you to see someone doesn't want you to see them crying. So they're hiding or keeping their face covered. It's like they're turning away. I feel like someone can't seem to look you in the eye. It's like, just look, why can't you look me in the eye? And I feel like it's too much for this person, or it's too overwhelming. Someone may be trying to avoid you or avoid eye contact. Also, something is out of guilt. Like somebody feels really guilty for something that they did and they can't seem to face you. Yeah. Even if something happened where you pursued someone or initiated contact, but they turned their back on you, I feel like now they feel guilty or feel like it's too late. They feel like they missed the boat. They're like, man, now it's too late. They probably moved on, or I should have responded. So someone is feeling a bit of guilt or feeling like something's too late. So I'm also getting the energy of somebody moving on or going away in regards to a living situation. It also could be like you and this person can't seem to decide if you're going to move in together or not. And every time they leave, it's just so sad. And it's just like, man, I'm waiting for you to come back. But it's like unbearable when they're gone. Somebody keeps sending mixed signals. And I feel too like someone keeps trying to date other people or distract themselves with other people so that they don't have to think about you, but that's not really how they feel. Somebody may be pretending to have fun, or someone is sleeping with people trying to forget about you, or you are doing this. I see surface level fun, surface level entertainment. And I see someone does keep pulling you back when you move on from them. They feel that energy and do something to get to stay in your energy. Now you also may be ignoring someone for talking to you indirectly, for not being upfront or direct. So you decide to ignore them until they're ready to, communicate with you directly. Something is indicating that there is hope for your love life if you've been losing faith, regardless of what situation you're in. I feel like your faith is going to be restored. Somebody is holding on to the mistakes that were made, past mistakes, past people. You might be reflecting about a fire sign or another air sign, or both of these energies. Or like I said, someone is thinking about you and they miss you, but they're hiding or avoiding you because they feel embarrassed or feel like it's too late. Maybe they feel embarrassed for still thinking about you after so long. Could be a fire sign or an air sign. I feel like someone regrets. Again, I kind of feel like somebody is using sex as therapy. Meaningless sex. You might have some sort of aha moment or some sort of clarity and realize like who you want to be with, or you're realizing that you and another person are soulmates. Also, a message may come to you in a dream. I feel like someone is thinking about revealing something to you, coming to you with the truth or with an explanation about why something happened. Also could be that someone already has sent a message to somebody and is still waiting for a response. I think somebody was surprised to know that you were thinking about them. I feel like someone would rather be alone than to be with anybody else that they don't have an emotional connection to. Like, emotional bonds may be really important. I feel like somebody's just like, I'd just rather be alone. It also could be that there's someone that you are still holding on to emotionally. And if you can't be with that person, you just feel like, well, then you'd rather not be with anybody. I feel like somebody made you feel some type of way and you just haven't been able to find that feeling again. You've been having a hard time finding it. So for the most part, I feel like you've just been keeping to yourself. I do feel like, you know, at times you are happy being alone and then sometimes you feel lonely. Okay, so I feel like overall, like the outcome will be overcoming these obstacles or whatever this situation is. I do feel that someone will get something off of their chest or get something out into the open, whatever it is that they've been hiding or holding back or too afraid to say. Someone's been thinking about something but didn't want to say it out loud. I feel that there's going to be a sudden surge of confidence that overcomes you or overcomes your love interest, and somebody's going to just like blurt it out or say it while they're in the moment. It's real spontaneous. Yeah. I almost feel too like somebody might admit that they are still in love with you. I've been getting this message for a while, so hopefully it happens for someone. But I have been getting the energy of someone just blurting out that they love you. So that is a possibility. And I feel like you also might not believe it when it happens. You're like, what's the catch, or I'm dreaming, this isn't real. Yeah. All right, so hopefully those messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Don't forget to leave your comments, even if it's just a little symbol. But thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.